I don't wanna hurt you, but I need to breathe. At the end of the road, you're still my best friend. There's something inside that I need to release. Right, so blog number 1. I'm gonna look really weird because I'm just staring at the screen, kind of reading it. So, hello GJ fam, it's time for blog number 1, which is called Day 86 to 99 of lockdown. I have been doing this since the beginning of lockdown, so please go towards my website, which is graciegraphics21.wixsite.com/the1for all my site -1, and then you can click on blog and click on the one that you would like to read. So it starts off like this. It does feel strange writing a blog post and being in lockdown for almost 100 days now. I know I haven't really been in lockdown, as I am a key worker, I am a teacher, and have been working non-stop since this all started. But I mean, it's weird, all you lot that have had to stay in all this time, I hope all of you are well. The exciting news is I will be able to get my hair cut soon, and I am having a pixie cut for those of you who don't know what a pixie cut is, and then there's like a picture down below. I will turn it around so that you can see the picture of what haircut I am getting. It's not really that big, but still. There you go. And then it says, I've done lots of drawings and photography since my last blog, so here's some more. One of the photos below is of a stray poppy that is growing outside our hedge, just randomly growing. We are hoping to keep an eye on it for its seeds, so that when they are ready we can spread them somewhere in the garden. I do love nature. Also, I started doing a drawing thing. I want to be an art therapist, so I've put on like pictures from art therapy, from illustrations, from everything. So this is illustrations because what I'm planning to do, basically, I've got this book. Let me find it first. So I got this book from my granddad years ago, and I never used it because it was never really good drawing paper. It's kind of like for painting. It's a bit glossy, which is why it's not good for drawing, because you won't be able to see the drawings. But 2 seconds while I get it. Oh, there we go. So I plan to use this book. It's very heavy. It's like A3 size, maybe even bigger. But like, I plan to use this book basically. So let's turn you around. So like this book, it's huge. It's a big white book, so it's actually quite cool. And look, I've done like memory scrapbook. So the background is obviously blank at the moment, but I plan to do make it into like my scrapbook for my life, so I can have like my own photo album. And sorry for someone called me. And then basically, like as a background, I'm gonna do like the book that's inside the book, Edward the Alien. There's like a prophecy book that everyone refers to that Penny and Edward can't really read. They can only read up to the chapter of their life that's already happened. So the book sort of goes in sync with their life. So chapter 23 would be their age. And I was going to sort of do it like that. So the first page I'm planning to do is they thought of us as kings and queens. And this is like her mum's writing. This is who she thinks wrote it. And so her mum's species, they thought of them as like kings and queens of time. So I'm going to plan to do that painting at some point today. I will post it on my blog later on. And then I'm just going to turn you around so I can show you all of my drawings that I've done so far. So there's 1, 2, 4, 5. Oh, whoops. Didn't mean to do that. 5, 6. So this was the practice drawing, which I actually don't like now. I'm still gonna have like an orange background, but I'm going to do like a drawing of her mum instead. And then these two are, this is the development of illustrations for the planets so far. That's a portrait of me, that's another portrait I did, that's something I did at work, me and Charlie, and that's Tiger, that isn't finished yet. It's a portrait of me, that's also for, that was just me correlating all of the illustrations I did for Edward the Alien and putting them together. And that's development of the other portrait, that's also a Edward the Alien illustration for book 2. And then these are all the photos. This, so where my cursor is, that one is the stray poppy, and it's actually like the petals are falling off now. So that's actually really nice now. So we've got like 3 buds on there that we can get seeds out of. And then that is my headshot for bye. I like that one. I might have that as my new profile picture. And then basically I say happy pride everyone. And then this is chapter 1, so I'm going to put myself on here so you can see me expressing myself during this. So here it is, chapter 1 of the planets. The planets. Chapter 1, the stars are going out. 1, 2, 3, 4. The girl. She sat in front of her bedroom window, counting how many stars she could see. When she was 5 years old, she could see millions of stars in the sky, so many she'd lost count of them. But today, she is 23 years old. She is counting the stars for a specific reason. The reason being, the stars were all once the planets in the sky. They all had species thriving on them. But for those planets had died. They had no idea why, but those planets had died, and their species had fled to Earth. However, now the 23-year-old girl was counting those stars because there was only 10 of them in the sky. Although all hope had been lost for those planets, not all was lost. Earth's government and scientists had found a way to use technology to make whole new planets for aliens to return to their original planets. There was a group of voluntary astronauts who would seek to conquer that planet and see what it would be like to live there, to make sure it was safe for aliens and humans alike to live on it. There was also a team from MI10 who wanted to discover why planets were going missing or died. They thought there was a person or species behind this. Part of this group was the 23-year-old girl called Holly Hunter. Although also in this group was 2 men. They led the cooperation. They were nicknamed Batman and Robin of the group for the reason of being the leaders of the group. Their real names were Ricky and James. Then there was 3 others, just a few years younger than Holly. Their names were Danny, Lucy, and Tom. All members of the group were either alien or human, but no one could tell which was which, as they looked human. However, they had strange abilities due to the atmosphere on Earth. But would this be the team to save the last 10 planets in our solar system? And then I've done like an illustration of the Milky Way. So, catch me back for the next blog, which I'm going to post now because last ones didn't go very well. So, see you then. Bye.